What up? It's Eric here. Facebook.com/Eric the Conqueror. YouTube.com/user/assignment047. It is, I believe, February the 20th. Yep. And it's about 10 o'clock, 10:30. So, around there. Got up a while ago. Read a little and, yeah, just about to have some breakfast right now. I did some tummy vacuums, actually. Maybe, yeah, just 5 minutes ago. I did 10-second holds and I did 8 sets though, so my stomach feels real good. My traps are fried, so are my forearms, and I attribute that to farmer's carries. I did those yesterday. I did really light ones for distance. I did 10 rounds around my yard. I have a pretty big yard, so maybe 100 steps. So I did I probably did 1,000 steps yesterday. A farm carrying, and I feel good. I only did 30 pounds aside, so 60 pounds total carried, but my trap's on fire from that. And that was in the morning, so I might go do a couple right now too. But I don't know, since I did train, and then in the evening I trained legs, so I did front squats and I did remaining deadlifts. My front squat is coming up nicely. At the start of the month I was only doing like 100. I'm up to 145 by 6 by 145, 6 by 5, so 6 sets of 5. 5 sets of 6. And I feel pretty good. Had a good meal of chicken, brown rice, quinoa, and threw it up in a wrap. Threw some hot sauce in that bitch. Tasted pretty good. I was so tired yesterday that I did something really dirty. I laid on top of my bed and I just fell asleep right on it in my clothes, and I woke up kind of stinking. Yeah, who cares? Anyways, that doesn't happen all the time. Never. Most of the time I take about 3 showers a day. One in the morning, one during the midday, and then one before I go to bed. I don't know. I just like to be clean. Not always 3, but most of the time 2 to 3 minimum. And then, yeah. So, there's a morning shower, the gym shower, and the night sleeping shower. Sometimes the gym shower and the night shower end up falling on the same time, so doesn't matter. This is kind of weird, but I like to shower before I work out, because sometimes I like to shower before I work out, just because I like to start my I think that taking a shower is it's very therapeutic. Almost in the same sense as taking a shit is. When you're defecating, when you're taking a shit, some of the most important things that you need to think about go through your mind, because it's a very neural task. You're getting rid of the shit. So all your shitty thoughts, all your bad thoughts are gone, and you're only left with this feeling of cleanness and this overwhelming emptiness, and this amazing feeling of being free. And I think some of the best thought occurs in that state. How people talk about the transcendent rep? I think there's also a transcendent quality to that passing of the defecation. When you're defecating, that's when some intense thought patterns take place. And I don't know, there might be some merit to that. At least I feel it's true. Similarly, when you're taking a shower, you have some time to think and process information, because you're just standing in the water and cleaning and whatnot, and it's pretty much automated. And then you have free time at the moment to just ponder on stuff, and plus it always makes you feel clean, so all your thoughts are clean. I think, at least if you do it my way, they are. And I always feel refreshed coming out of the shower. So anytime I feel a little off and I need to go work out, I usually go take a shower before, and then that's kind of shower is kind of like my reset button. It cleanses all your shit away, and and you come out reborn, so to speak. It also might be because I do death rebirth cycles in the showers. Because like when I am taking a shower, I start off taking a normal shower. I'm pretty sure I've discussed this before. And then towards the end, after I've washed my face and after I've washed my body, I just turn the water cold, all the way to cold, and I just stand there and kind of hum. Just the humming is just to induce vibrations in my core and distract me from the cold. And then, yo, no. Anyways, yeah, sorry about that.
Call from Washington.
Anyways, as I was saying, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the cold. It's very therapeutic. Anyways, this is just my quick little snack right here. As you can see, it's a cup of cha. That's Indian tea, 2 bananas, and 2 pieces of toast sprinkled with almonds, and there's a little bit of Nutella on them. Sometimes I use not peanut butter, sunflower seed butter. I don't hate peanut butter, but it doesn't really sit well with me because I'm kind of allergic to it. And it's my big ass glass of water that I drink every morning, and yeah, just stuff. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to discuss about the farmers carries and how awesome they are, and also was unexpected. This is my first time doing them, like for distance. Normally I just grab like 60s or 80s and walk around the gym once, and that's like maybe 20 steps, 50 steps. I usually do like 3 or 4 rounds of them, but this is the first time I did 10 rounds of a long distance carry, and then my foot hurts. Like I can feel like in this area and like this area over here, I feel a little bit of like not joint pain, but like bone pain. Kind of like it feels like I worked on my bones. And on this side, not so much, just because this side has always given me a little bit of trouble. But actually, I don't know if it's a placebo effect or not, but I remember I did blood therapy a few days ago. Well, it's been 1 day, maybe 2. Yeah, 1. And the pain in my right hip flexor is kind of dissipating. That might be just a placebo, or it might have something to do with the localized blood that I shot into my right quad. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure just it might have just been time for it to heal, because I've been doing a lot of rotational and lateral stretching. And maybe the Romanian deadlifts are offsetting the tight hip flexors. That's one thing to remember. If you have tight hip flexors, you have to stretch your hip flexors, but at the same time, you have to strengthen the antagonist. So that's why I really like deadlifts, because deadlifts will take out any imbalance that you have. You'll be aware of them when you're doing a deadlift. I mean, a correct deadlift, at least, where your back is flat, like stick on your back good form, and then like that'll show you any imbalance that you have. That'll tell you if you have tight hamstrings. That'll tell you if you have tight quads, tight calves, anything tightness. It'll show up in your deadlift. But yeah, a good way to correct the hip flexor is to stretch it and then do a hip hinge type movement. So deadlifts work, but I prefer Romanian deadlifts. And stiff leg deadlifts are pretty good too. But I'm pretty sure they're more for the spinal erectors, because your back is kind of rounded when you're pulling a stiff leg deadlift. Like, not your lower back, but your upper back is slightly rounded, and it kind of works your. I don't know if you can see this, but like this would be your back in a normal pull, but in a stiff leg deadlift, it's like this. So it really works erectors, like the muscles along your spine, and yeah, that's all. Anyways, I'm gonna eat this meal, and then have some protein later. Probably steak.